My neighbor hid my dog's medicine so I'd look neglectful. When she called animal control, the vet's records showed her name on every refill. My dog Charlie has epilepsy. Without his medication twice daily, he seizes. It's terrifying to watch. His whole body locks up, he foams at the mouth, and there's nothing I can do but wait it out and make sure he doesn't hurt himself. The medication changed everything. As long as he gets his pills on schedule, he's completely normal, playful, happy, healthy. My neighbor Karen knew all of this. She'd been living next door for about 8 months when Charlie was diagnosed. She was obsessed with him from day one, always asking to dog sit, offering to walk him, bringing him treats. I thought she was just being nice, a friendly neighbor who loved dogs. I work late shifts as a nurse, sometimes 12-hour days. Karen offered to help with Charlie's medication schedule. She had a spare key for emergencies anyway, so she'd let herself in, give Charlie his evening pill, and text me a photo as proof. It was incredibly helpful. I trusted her completely. 3 weeks ago, everything changed. I came home from a shift to find Charlie's pill bottle missing from the kitchen counter. I panicked, tore the house apart, checked every drawer, every cabinet, every surface, nothing. I called the vet in a complete panic, explained the situation, and they squeezed me in for an emergency refill. Cost me $80 out of pocket because insurance wouldn't cover it as an early refill. I figured I'd just misplaced it. Stressed, exhausted, made a mistake. It happens. 2 days later, it happened again. This time I found the empty bottle in my recycling bin. Pills gone. 30 pills just vanished. I was freaking out. Charlie had already missed 2 doses. I called the vet again, this time in tears. They were suspicious. Asked if someone in my household might be taking them. I live alone. It didn't make sense. I started keeping the medication in my bedroom, locked drawer. I wasn't taking any chances. That's when Karen's behavior got weird. She stopped by with homemade cookies one afternoon, said she was worried about me, that I seemed stressed lately, asked if everything was okay with Charlie, asked if he was getting his medication on time. The way she asked felt off, too specific, too concerned. That night, I installed a security camera in my kitchen, just a cheap one from Amazon, but it would record motion and send alerts to my phone. 4 days later, my doorbell rang. I opened the door to find an animal control officer standing there with a clipboard. She introduced herself and said someone had filed a report claiming I was neglecting my dog's medical needs. Said Charlie was having frequent seizures because I wasn't giving him his medication properly. I was stunned. I explained that Charlie was perfectly healthy, that he'd been seizure-free for months, that I never missed a dose. She didn't seem convinced. Asked if she could see Charlie and his medication records. I was about to show her my bedroom drawer when I remembered the security footage. I pulled out my phone, opened the app, and scrolled back through the recordings. There it was, clear as day. Karen letting herself in with the spare key I'd given her, walking straight to the kitchen counter, picking up Charlie's medication bottle, reading the label, putting it in her purse, walking out. The timestamp was from 3 days ago, right after I'd picked up another refill. The officer's face went from stern to shocked. She watched the clip twice, asked me to email it to her immediately. Then she asked to see my vet records. I pulled them up on my phone. Every single refill I'd picked up in the past month had Karen's name on the signature line because she'd been picking them up for me when I was at work. The vet confirmed I'd been completely compliant with Charlie's treatment plan, perfect attendance at checkups, never late on refills, model pet owner. The officer left. 15 minutes later, 2 animal control vehicles pulled up to Karen's house. That evening, the officer called. They'd found 3 bottles of Charlie's medication in Karen's garage. She'd been stealing them for weeks. Karen got charged with theft, filing a false report, and animal endangerment. Here's the worst part. Karen had wanted Charlie for herself since the day she met him. Her plan was to make me look negligent so animal control would seize him, then she'd adopt him. She'd already filled out adoption paperwork with the county shelter, had it ready to go. Charlie's fine. I changed my locks immediately.